That last play is just what this offense needed to try to get a drive started. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's in open space downfield. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Unleashes one. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Really good job by the defense understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. To throw, it's Henry. Big guy smells it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target, accurate throw, in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. He makes the catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With jet sweep pass. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. To the air, it's Henry. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. Touchdown, right chunk, Jayhawk. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
A strike downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Jayhawks have taken it inside the 20. Running it to the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And to have a rushing...
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Henry. Fires left. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but This is something these two guys have been repping.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding open areas. Lots of room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Archer Jayhawk. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half,
the Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads it left. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in particular.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Sends it back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got a chance. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Henry. They're setting up the screen. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
BYU 13.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything... Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work